Hello and welcome back. So we are in the south at Hardened, and I've done some inventory management, mostly sold things, but I also did buy a throwing net, and I have decided what to do with Frizo. Well, I have a plan in place, so I think I will go with spears. Now the weapon that he currently has is not... well, actually it is a spear. It's a spear slash polearm. Oh, okay, well in that case I can take Spear Mastery already. Anyways, the plan is to go with spears and try out how it feels to use the Spear Flurry. Your spear attacks cost no fatigue. So having 77 fatigue, that would mean that fatigue is a waste, but I do have adrenaline and that uses fatigue, so why the hell not? And I'll also be getting... well, then again, I don't need Finish, right? All skills cost less fatigue. I don't need that. Never mind, my plan sucks. So instead we'll probably go with Through the Gaps. So that is 6 perks. We'll go Nimble, Unstoppable, Spear Flurry, Vigilant for more action points occasionally. Spear Mastery, which I guess I'll take now since this actually is a spear. Sure. So if Frizo here survives, then I would imagine he'll be quite good spamming spear attacks and always acting first with adrenaline. So that's nice. Does mean that I now have this two-handed wooden flail, and I could give that to Gerbold here, who would have 13 melee defense after that, so I guess we'll not actually use it on him. Eswig is already using swords. There's Ansgar here, who is the new guy, but he only has 50 melee skill. However, after I get fast adaptation, I might give him this two-handed wooden flail for a while. I can't use it long term if I take parry here, which is the plan though. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, let's do things. So here we have a beast contract. I will not do that though, not at this moment. I'll probably do it at some point if it's still here. But let's wait until people are back in action. So now let's go to the hub and see if we can find cultists indebted, trading goods, contracts, beneficial good things. I am still on this get to friendly relations with a faction ambition. This is probably nomads. Well, yes, it definitely is nomads. So this group seems to be easier. So I can take on, I think, the easier group, but the tougher one I should probably skip for now since people are too badly injured. Swain, I guess, could be in the fighting line though, just to release the hound, if nothing else. I mean, it's a bit of a risk, but sure, let's do it. Leperex, I don't care if he dies. But do I need him for this fight? There is a nomad outlaw. I mean, it's one outlaw. Just how dangerous could that be? How about Dunstan? Cut arm sinew means he's less useful, but I already have the toolbox. Headshots with blunt type throwing attacks apply staggered. All hits with blunt type throwing attacks will stun the target if already staggered. And yeah, I am using spiked bolas. So he also would not be useless despite this. I guess I'll bring him. Sure. Do I bring Frizo? Probably not, actually. Let's leave him out of this since he's at 33 hit points. There are the slingers there. I mean, his armor is intact, but let's not risk it. That does mean that I guess I could bring this guy. This bright and bloodthirsty cripple, Sadan. Who I guess I could perhaps make use of if he actually gets converted. And it doesn't matter if he dies, so whatever. Let's give you that stuff and bring him. I'll also bring Leberact, sure. These two can stay here in the reserves, waiting to die. Waiting to be sacrificed. Well, only one of them will be sacrificed before the other one leaves, probably. So let's kill these oh. Yeah, okay. Also, there was a trading caravan there, was there not? Which means I can maybe fight the other group with that. They are going for a Dunestun, okay. Good luck to you guys. I don't really mean it, but I'll be polite. So they have the range superiority, I need to be aggressive. Yes, the outlaw has a two-handed scythe. Oh, the condition is actually poor. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter here. Advance a bit. Advance with some of us and the others wait and see what happens. Probably nothing will happen just yet. I guess when I engage here, the rest of them will be triggered enough to pursue us here. So I could set up a welcoming committee for that. And I guess that's going to be the plan here. So let us set up in that way. Also I can take the high ground here. Get somewhat a 10% chance to land this, sure. Have you considered getting better, Swain? Yeah, I'll just engage here and then I think the rest of them will come to us. Apart from the slingers, of course. Let's take the high ground there. Sadan, you can move. Doesn't really matter. There, and one of you guys engages. Well, it's you. The new guy. One of the new guys. Let's wait before I do anything there. There you are. Oh, you could attack. Do you have Vigorous Assault? Oh, it's a 4 AP weapon. That's the reason, right? Yeah, it's a 4 AP weapon. Whoops. Guess it doesn't matter. Getting hit once. Anyways, that hurts a bit. Nothing happened here. Let's wait for whatever the hell they want to do. Hate it when that happens. Why would he even choose this target? Anyways, let's use Whirling Death. Keep forgetting to use that. That's not good. Also use Adrenaline, I guess. But, let's see. Pocket Sand is 3 AP, right? Yeah, let's wait. So that I can get rid of it if I need to. Theoretically could disarm there. Actually, I'll probably move Eswick here. Probably. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, shield wall or no shield wall? I think yes. Yes, shield wall. These guys have dodge, and dodge in Hardened is based on the number of free tiles next to you. So if I surround this guy, then that's going to lower the dodge defenses. 31. Not sure if I made the right call in picking exploit opening. Need to actually position guys in order to benefit from that. Anyways, wait for now. You can start attacking, I think. Alright. Just engage with this one. Don't release the hound just yet. Alright. This is a dangerous weapon, so hopefully we're not in trouble here. Probably not. We have so many people. They aren't that good at being mercenaries just yet, but they're trying their darndest. Okay, you come down now, or actually maybe go for... Nah, I should go for this. Especially, yeah, the bolster effect as well. Get confidence there. Okay, Swain, let's wait with you as well before Hound. Which means doing... Oh, nice. Doing nice things. Okay, disarm or no disarm? I guess yes, disarm, since I cannot deal damage. Okay. Do that, and you do nothing, and you attack. Might be that it was a waste to disarm, but... Okay, seems it wasn't. Always funny when they punch you. Yeah, we're kind of... I wouldn't say struggling, but this isn't as easy as I thought, so... Perhaps we won't be fighting the second group of nomads. What did this guy do? I guess he just moved there. Now it's time to use the hound, I suppose. I can still wait before I release it, though. Oh, wait. See what happens. Could have actually gotten hit there and maybe even die. Oh well. Push this guy. I think he lands there. That's a good push, if so. If it's here, then that's also okay. Yeah, take that, you silly nomad. I was going to use stronger language there, but I thought better of it. Okay, engage here. And let... Well, yeah, let's let you handle that. So you go there. You do that. Deal damage, hopefully. On which one? This is easier to hit. I guess we go for that. Let's go for both. Well done. Yeswick has taken damage. What are you wielding? A knife? Not afraid of a knife. Not one. I might still shield wall though. Trying to make sure I don't accidentally lose him. Okay, doggy time. Okay. I guess that's fine. Not what I really wanted, but I guess that's fine. And Lebergth. Since this spot is now taken, guess I can go for the Cutthroat here. If he dies, he dies. I don't mind. But let's shield wall in any case. He's not dead. That guy is. Help here. Okay, now we use the dog. I don't want to move there. That's a bit of a... well, not really a gamble, but I don't know. I don't want to be hit again on Gerbold. Okay, are you dead? Okay, Lebergth is dead. Rest in peace. I don't mind. He was not a cultist. %. Let's get closer. That's a weird... I think that's a bug, but anyway. Recover. Recover. Hopefully this guy doesn't hit my dog's head. Or the dog at all. Go help there. So, yeah, let's move here so you can attack. There we go. Okay, so rest in peace, Lebergth. Level up for Swain. We get some nomad things. We also do get the two-handed scythe, which I might use. Oh, it's citizens. It's not a caravan. It's citizens. Yeah, let's leave this group alone for now. Swain, level 5. And I guess I take both of these. And throwing mastery. Let's take throwing mastery. He's such a master at his job. Do I take the melee skill? I might take these hit points instead. Not taking the +2 melee defense. Nah, I'll take the melee skill because of hybridization. Oh, do you have it? Yes, you do have it. And also +15 from promise potential. Let's take it like this. Okay. Repair that. Do I use it? Also repair this and give someone the dog. Let's give it to Sadan. You can also have that and that. And also this helmet, question mark. Nah, that goes to you. But you can now have this one. Bring you back to the lineup. Okay. And let's leave. It seems they are afraid of us. Or maybe they even saw this group here. Anyways, another group of nomads. So obviously I can join the fight here. At this point, feels like a bit of a waste of time, but I will obviously be rewarded. It just takes so long to do it. Can I fight? Can I potentially fight this group without those guys in the condition that we are in? Potentially maybe, but it's a risk since we took damage. I could just leave them be. If I leave them be, I would imagine that this second regiment cannot actually catch up to them, which means they will be alive, causing mischief in the desert, which means I can come back later to find them and kill them. So I'll actually leave them be. If this were earlier on in the run, I think I would just fight with the help there. Try to get a kill or two. Well, as many as possible, of course. Okay, here we also have ambushed trade routes. Also public executions. How fun. There are no horns, no... Oh, this is the same flavor text I read last time, so... This is what? Drive of Nomads, yeah. So, selling-wise, it's good to keep that condition, but I think I might accept that. Let's wait until morning time, though. See the recruits, maybe sell some things. Repair, heal. Oh, hello. A few brothers come to you looking rather worried. Okay, so cultist conversion event. Jakubate... Oh. Yeah, that's the problem with getting these guys who aren't... Well, I'll say it like this. Guys who are capable of being converted that you don't want to keep around, then this can happen. Oh well. So Jakubate sacrifice is being converted. Okay, I guess I'll allow it. Why not? Davkul is coming. Shaking your head, you correct him. Davkul is not coming. Davkul awaits. Okay. So, it's you now, Jakuba. Well, he's not useless. He has melee defense stars. Asthmatic Gluttonous. 2-star initiative. Okay, we'll call you cultist /S/pot. So, I guess we treat him as, yeah, promise potential character. Probably hope for, well, I don't know. He can roll well and he gets plus 15 from promise potential if he succeeds, so we might even end up with like a good-ish character, even perhaps more than good. We'll see. I guess he can be in the fighting line in that case. But I don't care if he dies that much. Asthmatic is bad, but I guess we can... Okay, you don't have spears for the no fatigue cost attacks, but he does get finesse for 20% less fatigue use. But of course, that is a long ways away. We'll see. But welcome aboard, I guess. Also, what day is it? I didn't double check if there's a cooldown on the cultist conversion event. Maybe there isn't, or it's not that much of a cooldown. Anyways, maybe it doesn't take that long, actually. What do I give you? We still have Charade, the Indebted, as a clear sacrifice candidate. For now, I'll give him the Cruel Falchion. Put him in the back line. So do a little bit of a rearranging there. Also, Frizo should be in the front, despite using this weapon. 9 fatigue, 5 AP. He has melee defense stars. Do it something like perhaps this. I was also considering giving Frizo Polearm Mastery, despite the melee defense. That would have made some sense. Anyways, here we are. Let's take a look at the recruits. indebted are here. That's good. There's also a cultist. Okay, that's potentially excellent. Guess I get at least 2 indebted. The cheapest ones. And then I get Sven. Alright, put the indebted here. I guess I'll take a look at them as well. So here's Husan. A dumb and faint-hearted indebted. Not completely useless. Has a star in melee skill, range skill, melee defense. Then we have Zafar. Sure-footed. 2-star range skill. Again, not completely useless, but I think we'll just sacrifice these fellas at some point. And finally, here's Sven, who is huge and club-footed. 2-star melee defense starts at -3. 1-star initiative. Only armor option is Battleforged, so I will be ignoring the initiative. I guess we just, again, build around fast adaptation. He also gets Steel Brow. I think we'll take that. So, let's see. 27-ish melee defense by level 11. Okay, let's bring him aboard. Also, do I still have... No, I don't have a reach weapon, it seems. I could put Sadan here into the front. Let's do that. Let's give this guy a reach weapon for now. So, Sadan, you get a shield and a short sword. Let's do that. Alright. We still have a good amount of money. I wonder, should I get this indebted as well? That means that once the conversion event triggers, I'll still have 3 indebted, I think. Unless, of course, we still have Jakuba here, for example, who's level 1, so... Sven, if we get unlucky, it's going to be between Jakuba and Sven. But they're going to level pretty soon, so shouldn't happen. I'll buy this last indebted as well. We're up to 16 people. So let's mark them with S's. There we are. Also be naked. For now. Okay, and did I forget to mark someone as a cultist? I think I did. So you, Sven, you're a cultist, not a plus, not a minus, just a cultist. He's close to a cultist minus though. But I think just with the fast adaptation he's useful enough. I can't afford to be too picky in the early game here, not with this origin, I don't think. Okay, sell a few garbage items. How about these? Sure, let's sell them. And food-wise, okay, I still don't have an excess. Let's accept this contract. Where is it? It's here. Well, it's only a 1 skull. It should be relatively easy. Despite being big. Camp of the Morning Sun. Yeah, it's rather easy. Let's see, do I want to wait a bit? Don't think I need to. Yeah, it doesn't look like. Okay, so we just go in. Crush our enemies. See them driven before us. And hear the lamentations of their women. That is best in life. Also, it's best in life that they come towards us like this. Saves me the trouble. Also, interesting formation of obstacles here. Doesn't matter in this fight, but in another one, we could do some interesting things, perhaps with something like that. Anyways, I could maybe even autopilot this fight, but I'll try to concentrate a little bit. Let's activate that. Let's move there. Let's do that. Wait with you. And move there and wait. We can start throwing crap. We have a rotation. Do I care? Not really. Engage here. So done. You're the cripple. Okay. Let's move there. Sigma, go in. Swain, let's move a bit. Hits a 15%. Yes, come closer. And thy passing shall be quicker. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a stab attack as the number 1 attack. Well, it's fine. Since he's using this Cruel Falchion, which is a goblin weapon. Sven, you over there. Really nice that we got these jacket hikes from the goblins. Also, maybe I should have given Hilmar one of them, because potentially it's better than a hooked blade. Especially since Polearm Mastery is not going to grant us -1 action point cost for polearm usage in Hardened. I'll just actually go for a flank here. And maybe you as well go for a flank. You do that. Nice headshot there. Still alive though. Okay, the optimal move there would be to wait, because Pocket Sand and Nomad Mace can stun, but you don't need to mind that at all. This fight is essentially over. It was over before it began. And let's just move there. Okay. Pocket Sand. Would be nice to find someone of my own who can use that. At some point, I suppose we will. Yeah, do that. He hits again. Yeah, fatigue is an issue with these throwing weapons, it seems. Let's take a look. Yeah, 15 fatigue to use Throwballa. Did you have the mastery yet? I don't think you do. Yeah, you don't. Alright. Continue flanking. Continue doing something. Okay, and I do have quick hands. Let's use it. I think this is the first time I'm using it. Hiya! Hiya! Brutal. Okay, couple of levels. Some stuff. So that should get rid of the ambush trade routes condition, which is debatable if that's good. I guess it's good, because we can get some trading goods. Sedan is level 2. Let's go ahead and pick up Promise Potential. Probably go with Colossus tools next and fast adaptation after that. We'll see. Okay, so melee, melee, and range defense. Nah, I'll take the hit points over the range defense here. Up to 40 hit points. Okay, next up, Ansgar. Min rolls the melee defense, sadly. Does max roll the range defense, though. I'm not taking initiative, I don't think. So, do I want fatigue? He has battle flow now 50 melee skill. But we'll get the fast adaptation, probably. I'll take the melee skill. The range defense, and I guess the melee defense. Over the fatigue. And I'll start with fast adaptation here. There we are. Now that I have fast adaptation as well, I could use a heavier hitting weapon. Can beat this one-handed cleaver for now. I might repair that scythe. Yeah, sure. And also Nomad Sling, I'll repair one of them. Okay. We return. And if I find nomads along the way, we kill them, probably. We don't. You try to enter Safwan al-Yafa, the High Priest's room, but a large, scarred guard lowers the business end of a polearm across the door. No visitors! You state that you have business with the Vizier. The guard shakes his head. A servant comes up behind you and puts a satchel in your arms and then departs just as fast. The guard returns the polearm to his side. Your trivialities with the Vizier concluded when you first departed his presence. You are not to poison his mood any further. Leave now, before you poison mine. Well, we got paid. We got paid. That's the important thing. Okay, so these are still a bit expensive, but probably still worth buying. Let's get some tools. Let's get this throwing net. I'll take a look at the marketplace, but usually I don't spend money on things in the marketplace because I can find it in the wild. This armor is maybe worthwhile though. 80 armor, 178. How about this one? Southern Mel's shirt, 110. 367 worth. Well, it costs 459. I mean, definitely something to consider. I haven't been doing much daggering. Also, you don't have a dagger. Have a dagger. Does anyone else want a knife? You guys don't get one. Unless I want to, like, make room in the inventory. Sadly, they don't have any more contracts for us at this point, so I can't boost relations further. During this run, I might also make use of potions of knowledge. And maybe also some grenades, we'll see, but currently don't want to spend money. 1,000 for one of these is too steep at the moment. I think this is worth buying, but yeah, it's a tad expensive, but we can afford it. Let's get all of the trading goods, and I guess we just head on out of the south for now. We head immediately somewhere we can sell that stuff for a good price, which means back to Lugnistead. Now we have the indebted sacrifices. We're doing pretty well. So, yeah. Should I camp for a bit before we move out? Let's take a look. Probably not. I mean, this guy is still using a 20 armor. He is a cultist. Maybe I should splurge on an armor. How much am I paying per day? 95. Okay, so it's getting up there. Oh, the buyback no longer works after you've left the screen. I mean the sellback, not the buyback. Oh well. So 459. Definitely not getting more than one armor. This is far cheaper, but it's also worse. I'll be cheap. Let's get the cheap version. Don't usually buy armor, nor weaponry. Weaponry more often, but... I mean, if it's not famed, I do buy the famed things usually, but... Anyway, I'll also get one more stack of tools, and then we head on out. No, we buy more rice. I mean, more food, which is rice this time. And now we're ready to leave. Okay, so pretty low on money. Let's go to Hardened. Maybe the beast contract is still there. If not, then something else. Though it might be snakes, and snakes suck. Snakes are maybe my least favorite. No, it's not my least favorite. Ifrits are even less pleasant. Anyways, here's a group of pleasant nomads. Don't mind if I do. Are you coming forward? We finally have a fighting line of 12, by the way. It seems they're not coming forward. It's an interesting fashion combination for Yakuba. I should have checked, actually, if someone else could have perhaps made better use of that armor, but I don't think that's even the case. Let's use that and advance one tile. And wait. Okay, I forget just what we're facing, but it seems to be easy. Let's advance actually all the way over here. It's a little bit tricky and awkward during the night time with a vision -3 penalty. Alright, let's get a move on. Though I forget just how capable Frizo is. Okay, yeah, level 5. Somewhat capable. Would be nice to see my enemies. How much vision penalty is this? -2. I've never worn something like this, but I think that's a bit excessive for it to be -2. It covers the nose, so maybe -1 would be enough. Hello! I have found you at last. Alright, let's go in. Let's swarm these southern bozos. Dunstan can die for all I care. So let's be aggressive. Nomad Outlaw with a two-handed scythe again. Sadan also, I don't really mind if he dies. So aggressive it is. Alright. Since I did use adrenaline, let's do something with that. I guess it's just hitting this guy though. Trying to hit him. Alright, they're going for it. I should check what the reach of this weapon is. I'm going to guess it's 5. Yeah, 5. Okay. I'll wait before I move with you. And Dunstan has been hit. I mean, at this point I'll somewhat try to keep him alive, but like I said, it's not a big deal if he dies because he's not a cultist. And while he has potential, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine if he perishes. Okay, dog time probably already. Go on the flank, actually. Good boy. Okay, we'll maybe try to disarm, but not yet. Also, that's an extremely low chance. That would be actually decent armor to get, so maybe I should net this guy and try to dagger him. But if I do so, I think I should wait. Because switching the knives, daggers no longer free in Hardened. So probably hit this guy instead. Also get the bolster. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, I'll maybe try to dagger this guy, but if I do that, then I'm giving him a chance to kill some of us. Breaking resolve is usually pretty easy though, so maybe we're fine. Would imagine Dunstan has a good chance to die though. Okay, just... do I care if this guy dies? Yes, I do. He's a cultist. Let's wait with him. Sadan, you're not a cultist. Use a dog. And attack. Alright, and Eswig. Okay, he does have rotation, so I could rotate Dunstan to the safest spot. Does have some merit. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. He might still die, but yeah. Let's first attack this guy. Or should I get the dagger out already? Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's be greedy. We also get a morale penalty for this guy. Which is good to see. Okay, this one is shield walling. I'll just ignore him. Let's go around. Dunstan is best served by equipping this and doing that. Guess I use the adrenaline here. Gerbold moves here. Jakuba. Yeah, you are the cultist conversion. The convert, I mean. Okay, probably move here and shield wall. Probably. So I don't actually have a puncture, it seems. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a sword, not a dagger. Never mind. Anyways, let's do that move. Okay, disarm is 37. However, I am getting the crowded penalty of 5%, so now it's 42. Still fails. And Oscar. Shield wall. And I'll attack this one. Good one. Nasty hits. There you go. Struck down, it seems. Ansgar has been struck down. Okay. Well, it happens. Right, bolstering is helpful, so let's attack instead of switching. Yes, Wayne. Can you do anything anymore? Not much, but you can try. Alright, let's see. 39, I can still get surround bonuses from Sigmar. Wait. And over here... Probably attack one of these guys. $32 to hit. Probably go for that, but let's wait first. Okay, it's better if this guy attacks Dunstan instead of Jakuba. So I'll not shield wall. But I could also go for the knockback. But let's just attack, I think. So I could engage here with the archer instead, but let's go for the priority target. I guess I switch also into the dagger. Yeah, I guess so. So now the question is, do I go for this or try to kill this one? I guess I first try to... Well, no. I can't do both. 51 to disarm. It might not help, because he might be about to die or flee. I'll be a bit greedy here and try to kill this guy instead. There we go. No morale penalty though. The Jakuba is suffering. I'll just recover, I think, since the chances of doing anything is so low. Alright, 47 to dagger, 58 to dagger. Alright, he is now breaking. So done. Yeah, I think it's just attack here. Gets one lucky hit. Jakuba might be about to die, and yes, he is dead. Rest in peace. I did risk his life, so that's on me, but he wasn't that great, so I had this S here. It's fine. As long as I can keep most cultists alive, the best cultists, then it's all okay. This is 8, right? Yeah, 8. Wait first, though. 7%. Well, you miss all the shots you don't take, which means sometimes you do hit the shots you do take. Throwing sand at a dog. Sadan gets a lucky hit. Okay, time to recover, it seems. What is your initiative, sir? 89 still. He can still pose a problem a little bit. You just recover. It doesn't do much there. Alright, let's kill the rest of these fools. Time to die! One more. Okay. Jakuba, rest in peace. Ansgar comes back with brain damage. That's not too bad. Plus 15% resolve. Alright. We get the stitched nomad armor. We get the reinforced helmet. We don't get the cleaver. But that was a decent fight, despite the casualty and the struck down. Oh, don't you guys be feeling too sad, just because Jakuba the cultist died in battle. Oh, this silly indebted. They have no idea what's coming. Anyways, let's take a look here at my stuff. So now I have this 130 helmet. Let us give that to maybe Gerbold. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's try to keep him alive. That means I have the 80 helmet. That can go on. Maybe a backliner. This is vision -0. Adalbert. Let's give it to Adalbert. And then I have a 60 helmet. Vision -1. Vision -1 is fine-ish. Sure. You can have that. It's the same-ish. -7. This is slightly better. Sure. And anything else? Am I missing something? Do we have a dagger, for example, instead of knives? No. We have these quivers, so let's distribute those. I like doing that, so I have them when I need them. Okay, then another group. This time we are, of course, worse off. So yeah, this armor. Let's give it probably to Sadon. Which means I have this one for you for now. I think we fight this straight away, despite the diminished state that we are in. I could bring like the best of these indebted into this fight. To have more of a chance to not lose anyone. which is maybe Zafar here. Yeah, it seems it's Zafar, if I bring someone. But I don't want to level the indebted. 7 to 10 cutthroats. Yeah, we'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Just try to keep Dunstan this time a little bit safer. Absolutely nothing can go wrong here. It's a fair fight. 10 on 10. Once again, we probably need to be the ones to advance. I'll just wait around though. Give all of us that initiative penalty. I don't think anyone has dodge. Which is a little bit strange. Given how many people I have. Anyway. Advance. Advance. All right. You do nothing except stay there. Yes, Wig moves like probably here. So I could engage with the Slinger and the Archer already. 25 melee defense only. I probably shouldn't risk it here with Eswig. Maybe just move here. Leave this spot open. If they take it, it's fine. It's fine-ish. Yeah, I think that's fine. We also have the Scramasax. So let's actually just end there. And Sigma, the shield specialist, can afford to be more aggressive than some of the others. Let's move all the way over there. So done. Okay, this armor's damaged. He has 40 hit points. Let's just stay there for now. And Swain moves here. Go for the highest chance. Nice hit. Pocket sand coming our way. Something like that landing could be very bad, but it didn't. The one time I don't want a headshot. But he does get the kill. Okay, engage here. Will this guy be dead? Maybe, so I'll wait. Might be able to move one tile further. 39, that's a lot of crowd penalty, minus 15%. I think I'll go for the flank again with Sigma. Okay, this guy is a bit dangerous. I'll use the dog. Oh, yeah, there's more. But wait, there's more. There's always more. People never cease to exist, to be killed in the world of Battle Brothers. There's an endless supply. Okay, that's, yeah, armor's still there. I think I'll switch into the cleaver. I could install the mod that makes switching items a bit more convenient. I might do that at some point. All right. Shield wall. No shield wall. Good work. Takes a headshot. I don't even have steel brow, it seems. Didn't hurt that much. Minus 30% crowded. Let's wait a bit. See if I can make it uncrowded. I'll probably be aggressive all the way here. If that's a mistake, then so be it. Okay, Swain. Go for this one. 5%. Well, even a 5% can land. Alright, Sudden I can risk, I guess, so I'll risk him. Use the shield wall though. $25 is the best chance here. He gets it. I am somewhat surprised. There's the Bola stun. And this is over. You wait though. Can't move 2 tiles and attack, sadly. Oh well. Okay, couple of levels. More things to sell. Gearbolt, level 5. And it's a pretty good level. Alright, takes Flail Mastery. He is now a master. Why still use this flail though, with the shield? I think now I could maybe switch into the big one. Comes with some risk, but let's do it. Sven, level 2. Takes fast adaptation. Starts with a +3 melee skill as well, that's good to see. I'll also take the hit points. And the melee defense. Okay. fighting line is a bit diminished, but this is all good progress. Saw some nomads there, but I'm not going to go chasing them around. What would be nice to get is like a caravan contract here, so we get some time to repair and heal and not have to feed people. Okay, it is a caravan, it's going the wrong way though. I might take this though. Alright, we have an indebted. I don't need more of those at the moment though. Can't really afford to buy many things. How about the selling price? Also, I got rid of the ambush trade routes here, it seems, by destroying this place. Which is a slight bummer. But the selling price is still decent. There's plenty of garbage to sell, so let's get to it. Sell all the 30 helmets. Also, I don't need this many 50 helmets. I have 60, so I'll sell all of those, all of the 50s. Keep like one nomad sling, keep like one composite bow. Keep maybe 2 of these Adarga shields. Alright, we might be done. Also, I'll point this out. Not everyone might not have realized this, but in Hardened, this wooden shield is worth 150, not 100. So it being 26 to sell here is perhaps a bit misleading if you're used to checking those for the prices. Also, what's the 2 recently retired desert bandits in the arena? I'll actually consider this. Probably won't take it, but maybe. So it's 3 on 2. That's a good fight for us. It's also still a bit of a risk though. Perhaps not worth it. So I could bring like Hilmar. Maybe Gerbold. Maybe Friso. Maybe Adalbert. Losing there would be devastating though. I will be cowardly. I could probably win. Perhaps even without difficulties, but I'll skip it. Anyways, the hub. Southeast. I think I take that. We can hang around here in the south for a bit longer. It's fine. Let's get going. I'll go with the 4 times speed. I'll pause the game if it seems like we're being attacked. So I can determine whether to fight and what equipment, etc. And a really easy group of goblins. You also see some nomads. Alright, here we are. And they also have a caravan. Do I want to take that? We'll see. What was the place? Wesenstadt. I think probably not. Do I even see Wesenstadt? That might be something I don't see. Wesenstadt to the northeast. It's a city. Oh, it's this place. Oh, yeah, it's hostile. Yeah, definitely don't take that. Definitely not. No cultists. There is a beggar. How many candidates do I have for conversion? This one. This one, so that's 2. 3. Okay, I don't think I should get more of those at the moment. I have at least 3 of them. So let's bring Ansgar back to the fighting line. Something like that. So no recruiting, no caravan. Let's get silk though. I'll be greedy and get 2 of those. I think that's greed enough. So would be nice to be able to buy everything, but I can't. Okay, let's I could scout the desert. There's at least this place I can take on, I think. Though at this point it's worth maybe a little bit less since I already got goblin hikes. But let's see if I can find like an easy nomad camp. Still leveling people, so I don't think I should risk it too much, but an easy camp is an easy camp. Is there anything out here? Blazing shelter, yeah, that's definitely easy. Very easy, but the run is still young enough that there's... It's not going to feel too boring taking on even this easy one. And we're still leveling people so much. Yes, that's the spirit. Love to see it. You are very brave, Cutthroat. But you will soon be dead. I don't know, this is easy enough. I'm not going to bother thinking too much. Hiya! I mean, hiya! 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 Let's try to speed through this. Speed run. This should be fine. Okay. Nice hit there. No mercy. Mercy is for the weak. Off with your head. Sadan gets a level. We get salt. Worth its weight in salt. Okay, Sadan, and let's take Colossus with you. Yeah, you're going for parry, right? Yeah, you're going for parry. Let's write it down. Hit points, melee skill, range defense. Right. More nomads. Time to die. You can only delay the inevitable. Be brave. Face your end with dignity. Suddenly the game is very easy. I'm sure that won't last that long though. Good boy. Sven gets a level. Yoink. Melee skill max rolled. Melee defense, which is the one that has stars. Min rolled though. Okay, I'll take Steel Brow. And... I guess I'll take the Fatigue over the hit points. Let's do so. Also repair this notched blade. I might use that. Okay, let's continue. How much room in the inventory do I have? Plenty still. I'm wondering, should I destroy the moldy shelter here? I think, yeah. We want to visit the Splitterberg settlement to see about more cultists as well, so that's in the way. I think I'll wait for nighttime. Alright, and the lineup is fine. Let's destroy these fools. This is a tad more difficult than the last fights though. Definitely possible for things to go awry. I'll risk Dunstan's life here. Well, his health at the very least. Alright, start shooting, start throwing. Yeah. And he's dead. Okay. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I could have shield walled there, I didn't want to. Oh, they have nets. That's, yeah, I don't think we can kill them though before they use them. Would have been nice, but unlikely to be happening. So I can try. Not sure. No, I don't think this will be enough. Maybe a headshot might be, maybe. I don't know. I do have the adrenaline. If he were a cultist, I would care, but he wasn't a cultist. He had some potential, but oh well. Oh, why are you wavering? You're even a cultist. Why do you care? Stop caring so much. So actually, let's take a look. What? Cruel Falchion, Jacket Pike. Okay. Okay, this time I think I skipped the Whirling Death. Instead, let's go... Ham. I'll actually do a rotation there. And Sadon. Let's move there. The dogs come out soon, but not yet. Yeah, I'll try to hit one of these guys with the nets. I do get a headshot, it's nowhere near enough. Alright. Maybe I should have backed off. Oh well, too late now. Too late. Hopefully they don't focus fire. That might be happening. Yeah, they're focus firing a little bit at least. He might be dead. Damn it. Frizzle's dead. Okay. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Well, it is what it is. Need to be careful now. Again, getting a little bit carried away. Losing a decent cultist there is... Yeah, it's pretty bad. This is a fight where that shouldn't be happening. But it did happen. Out of curiosity, what were the chances there? Pretty high, yeah. Bolas. Oh, well. This guy, this little guy is shield walling. Damn Bolas. Range skill of only 58. You have 71. Difference between confidence and wavering. I think I'll move here. Or here. I need to get Sigmar here to stop them from throwing their garbage at me. Let's move there. Oh, there's still one more to act as well. No shield wall. 54. I'll wait and see what happens. Well, now he's shield walling. Okay, I think I need the help of the dogs as well. Probably risk a dog here. Do I do it straight away though? think I do. And Sigmar, let's see if I can reach that spot. Yes. You have a dog. Use the dog. And engage with the ambusher. That's semi-risky, but do it. Okay, and S-Big. Break free, since no one else is going to do it, right? Also wait for Ansgar to join the party. 25. Makes sense. Shield wall. Did you have fast adaptation? You do, okay. Start trying to do things. That's something. 33. Decent armor. So actually getting next to this guy, probably not that bad. I could rotate with the dog. But let's not. That's good. That's less good. But that's fine. Excellent work, dogs. Alright, that's a 95 actually. Since exploit opening was a thing, it no longer is a thing. This is a pike here. I'll try this again. Gets it. Okay, the pike can hit Swain, which will hurt. But getting hit once is maybe fine. Can I guarantee it's only once though? This was this guy. This guy can theoretically footwork next to Swain. That would not be nice. Okay, I'll... He's not a cultist though. Yet. But I'll... Yeah, let's be safe with him. Let's be safe if we are able. Okay, probably aggressive here, though there's the pike here. I'll wait and see if the pike... Okay, goes for Sigma, okay. Sigma is a little bit in trouble, but he does have 9 lives. That's helpful. Okay, let's move Sven... Where? Move Gerbold to where Sven is and use Adrenaline, I think. Yeah. Don't have time to use the stupid Whirling Death ability. I ain't got time to bleed. Right. Good step here. But that's where I want Gerbold to get. So let's not do that. Let's instead move here. That's a good one. I'll actually do a rotation now. Fail. Okay, I'll be aggressive. Alright. That's a waste of damage. Do I go for it? There's 2 dogs next to this guy, so I think I don't. Instead I go for... This one, yeah, since Sigmar is a little bit in danger. Good. Dogs, come on. Come on, dogs. Okay, the last chance to get it. Gets it. Okay. That was somewhat lucky. Yeah, just switch into this and get next to that. Disarmed. Alright. Not the best of fights, but we're still fine-ish. Rest in peace, Frizo. Rest in peace, Dunstan. Hilmar gets a level. We get plenty of goblin junk. 2 jacket bikes again. Plenty of bolas. Etc. Alright, but now it would be nice to find more cultists again. So we need to go look for them. Well, that is what we've been doing all the time, but it's more true now than it was a moment ago. A Hilmar, level 7. Yeah, I do care a lot about fatigue, so I guess I go for it. I'll also take the +2 melee defense. And I suppose we probably take flexible. Take up to 60% less armor penetration damage from attacks. Lose 1% reduction for each weight on your body armor and helmet combined. Take 2% less armor damage from attacks for every 5 initiative you have, up to a maximum of 40%. So yeah, this medium armor perk tree does reward having initiative, which we haven't been taking on Hilmar, but it's the only option here. And I do not want to spend the money to get Reforged, for example, which is, I think, 2500 to buy that. So let's get flexible. I could lower this helmet's weight, actually. Well, not this helmet, but his helmet's weight. I should probably do that since he has steel brow as well. Yes, I should probably do that. Now that I took flexibility. Do I go as low as 60? Weight 6 though. That's only 1 less weight. Which is super weird. This is a nomad leather cap. Weight 7. That's the same damn weight for a bear headpiece. Okay, how about this? Weight 6. Damn it. Okay, well, in that case for now we'll roll with what he has. We'll go with what he has. Also, actually, yeah, I got the... No, we actually got 1 jacket bike since one of them was Frizo's. Anyway. Who gets this padded dented nasal helmet? Maybe Eswig? I guess Eswig. Alright. Let's move. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I got Rizzo, if that was his name, killed there. Hilmar growls and throws his arms wide like a man overtaken by a primal rage to shed blood. To hell with those savages! To hell with the greenskins! My life is unfinished so long as they are allowed to walk the same earth as me, my kin, or my children's kin. I will rip their tusks from their mouths, ravage their women. I don't know if they have women. Don't know if I'd go near them if they did actually, but I'll ravage something and see to it an annihilation so fierce and thorough the old gods will come to me to borrow a tip. Ilmar now hates greenskins. That's the spirit. I hate them though. Though I hate goblins more than I hate orcs. Okay. No cultists. Selling price is bad. Buying price is bad-ish. I think we just leave. We just leave. Yeah, let's go. Let's visit Cargo quickly here and then head north. We'll take a look at the obituary. How many cultists have I gotten killed? Plenty, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it could be more. Red trading caravan. But if I destroy it, then the rest of them will probably turn hostile. I'll think about it for a moment. Probably leave it though. I'll definitely leave the peasants there. Okay, there's a thief contract here. I think I'll do it. There are no cultists. Let's take a look at my guys though. I should wait for a tiny bit, I think, before we attempt that. Also, maybe I should be using these bolas instead of the sling. 15 fatigue. This is 12. No, actually, this is 12 as well. Yeah, it's 12. Because of the mastery. This deals more damage. This has plus 35% chance to hit though. Well, with minus 15% per tile of distance. Sling item, yeah, that's a thing. Sling stone. Ignores the bonus to range defense granted by shields. Yeah, I should at least have them as an option, so I'll get rid of that and that. Keep the militia spear for now. Let's start with the bolas out. We'd also have the throwing net, maybe. I'll give that to someone. Let's give it to Sadan. Okay. So I have this 80 helmet. Sadan, congratulations, you've earned it. Okay, let's wait a moment. I'll leave this caravan, I think. Okay, now is probably good enough to go. Really hurts losing Frizzo. Okay, this is kind of tough as far as these contracts go. A hunter, a couple of poachers, a thug, scoundrels, vandals. They're running away as well, so I would need to chase them around if I wanted to wait for night time. I think we go for it immediately. Well, Sigmar's armor is still not at 100%. I can do a switch here though, since this guy is in the back line. Alright, once again, someone might die here, but that's a risk I'm willing to take, I guess. Let's hope the hunter doesn't land his shots with the crossbow. He's elevated as well. Kind of scary a little bit. He's not shooting yet. We have been hit. Not by the crossbow though. Alright. Well, once again, I don't have range superiority, so we need to go. So let us go and hope for the best. The thug here actually is pretty dangerous with the woodcutter's axe, which is 5 AP to use. I think I'd like to keep Hilmar around the middle so he can hit as many people as possible. And also let's move Sigmar aggressively forward. Hilmar now at least has the armor perk, so he has a better chance. Adalbert. Maybe here. Might be targeted by the crossbow, but he does have the 9 lives. Only 40 hit points though. Now let's move there. You use this again. The crossbow has moved. That's an interesting choice. The AI is so weird sometimes. Also, you can't even use crossbows in melee range anymore, not in Hardened. Shoot bolt, where does it say it? Cannot be used while engaged in melee, so if I get someone next to this guy, he's no longer a threat. Esvik is confident. Yes, I do want to get someone next to him. It's not like perfect, of course, because there's the melee guys, but yeah, I don't want to be hit by a crossbow. I think I go for it. Do it. Just do it. Is done. I always need to check to remember. So you're not even a cultist. 59 hit points. Yeah, that's because I took Colossus. This guy's armor is a good one, so I would perhaps like to get that. But if I have to kill him, then I have to kill him. While damaging the armor. I think I'll use the dog later. I kind of do want to block this spot because of the thug. Though the thug might actually, yeah, he's gonna move here. if that's open. So maybe it doesn't matter as much. I'll use this guy on this flank. And then Ansgar here if he's capable of taking it. Swain, once again, need to check. 47 hit points and no 9 lives, etc. Maybe like on this flank. A lot depends on just what this one thug decides to do. I'll go there. So far he does nothing, but he can move here or here and attack next round. I can block it with Adalbert. I think that's actually a good idea. That also blocks this Vandal who has a Scramasax from getting there. So instead he has to go for Sigmar. Did you guys have rotations? Actually you do. Not all of you, but the Vandal does have it. Adalbert's melee defense is 9. That's rather low. I don't know. Let's actually not move there. Let's see what happens. That's what happens. Okay. Okay. 94. Guess I go for it. That's revenge for you. Let's not kill this guy too quickly though. I want this thug to move somewhere, which isn't here. Goes for the flank on Sedan. Alright, now let's hopefully just destroy these bastards. Tries to push him away. Okay, I'll use the dog here. Hopefully it doesn't die. And also attack instead of shield wall, which maybe is a mistake. Nice headshot. Okay, that stagger alone kind of takes care of this, and now he's stunned as well. Well done. Let's punish them. Punish them as hard as we're capable of. Be punished. Nine initiative only for this guy. Let's go for this instead. And since this guy has such a low initiative, let's go for this guy. Get destroyed. Hit read. Okay, well, it's just with a flimsy knife. Die. Let's see if I can dagger this Vandal. Goes and hits Ansgar's head. That's not very nice. I'll still try to dagger him, I guess. %24 disarm. No. Try for it already. Ow, 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 ow. Receives 5 damage per turn. Okay, I have plenty of bandages though. Can rotate. Who has a bandage? Damn, damn, damn. Okay, Hilmar has a bandage. I guess... Do you have a bandage of your own? You don't. Well, this is what I get for being greedy. It's just a 90 armor as well. Needless risk, I think. In hindsight. Okay, do the rotation. Use the bandage. Good thing we have so many of those. I could knock back. Does that help? No. I could try to move. Does that help? Not really. I'm not going to use the net. That's a waste. The guy is completely fatigued out. And surrounded, almost. Actually, it does help a little bit if I can move there. Make some room and get next to this guy. I'll kill this manually. Oh, wait. Do that. Stop laughing. This is no laughing matter. Okay, there we are. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Came close for Sven. We made it though. Espik, Ansgar, get level ups. Inventory is full of stuff. So let's dump something. There we go. Okay, Ansgar, level 3. Takes the range defense, takes the melee defense, and takes hit points. And also takes adrenaline, I think. That does spend fatigue, though. He doesn't have like a ton of it. We'll go with heavy armor. Eventually. The most likely scenario is that he'll be dead before he can get here, but still. What else could I take? Oh, anticipation. Yeah, that makes sense. I have range defense. Anticipation is in Reforged. Quite good. Take less damage from the first 2 attacks you or your shield receive each battle. This reduction is a percentage equal to your current range defense, plus an additional 10% for each stall between the attacker and you. Yeah, let's take that, definitely. Had forgotten that's a thing. Let's actually double check. Who has that as an option? You have it, but you don't have range defense. Okay. There we are. We also have level for Eswig, level 6. Min rolls the melee stuff. Does max roll the hit points though. Okay. Do I take Vigilant? Will have some fatigue and finesse. So more action points can be turned into damage or something like movement. So it's a decent pick there. Just Colossus is pretty helpful though. I'll go with the Vigilant. Let's see how it works out for Eswig. Okay, did I loot anything I want to repair? I guess the Scrammus Axe and maybe the light crossbow. And also let's equip the bandage on Sven. Okay. Alright, let's head to Dornburg. Get out of the south. Go and sell our southern trading goods. And ideally, hopefully, find more cultists. The more the merrier. A red trading caravan again. But like we've discussed, maybe at this point I'll leave them be. Though actually, this is a different house. This one. Though it's a... well, my relations are already so down. I guess I'll attack this one. Oh, and I see... Reckless Brothers Camp. Well, I can't take that. There's a Hedge Knight. There's a Highwayman, etc. Anyway... Oh, is this the same? That's the same house. Where are you coming from? What the? From House Adalreich. Where the hell is that coming from? Oh, is it here? No. Well, maybe. Anyways, just in case that... Oh, it spawned brigands. Well, in any case, I'll kill this trading caravan here. This guy I might dagger, maybe. Maybe even... yeah, maybe that guy as well. We'll see. This terrain is a bit weird. Maybe not in a bad way, though. Okay, who wants to die first? Step up. Step up. Step up, I said. There you go. Alright. Based on that last fight, I maybe should be a little bit cautious before I try to dagger. I mean, this stuff is still kind of useful. Good upgrades. We'll see. I mean, they're not that dangerous. Famous last words. Don't want to step there, I don't think. Do I? Well, maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, it's fine-ish. Let's try to get those surround bonuses. Oh, you are... Never mind. Switch back. Don't want him in melee. Okay, Sadan just moved there for now. And I want to dagger this other guy as well. Acts in 8, acts in 3. 45% disarm. Well, I guess I will try it. Oh, he has exploit opening. Please don't exploit me. Alright. There we go. Easy. Stop it! I guess I could have gone for it immediately, but I don't know. Wanted to see if I can get this guy instead. Reposting, huh? Alright, well, you keep on reposting then. Have fun with that. $33. There we go. Okay, and Sadan gets a level up. We get the helmets, we get one of the armors. Amber. And I need to dump some garbage here. We're at 89. There we go. Also now, there's this group of brigands. Do I take them on? Probably. Sadan, level 4. Yeah, takes all of the melee things as well as the ranged defense. And takes fast adaptation at this point. Takes a heavier weapon, maybe. I could give him like a big two-hander like this scythe and then just accept it if he goes down. So the brigands. Yeah, I should be able to take them. They seem to be willing to take on me. So I guess we'll fight them next time. I'll do a bit of inventory management here in the meantime. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you then.